All right, let's go ahead and get started with this mobility movement practice. So we're going to start with just some hip shifts here. So go ahead and take your feet as wide as your mat or wider. Bring your hands behind you and just nice and easy, rock it to the right, rock it to the left. Perfect. So just landing on your mat here, maybe taking note of some kinks or tight spots as you're moving side to side here. And then let's go ahead and start to tone it up a little bit. So walk those hands a little closer to the hips, walk the feet together. We're going to come into our boat pose. So you can bring the hands behind the knees, maybe bring the heels up, or you can always have that option to keep the heels down. But from here, go ahead and take those arms straight out in front, and then let's find this crow pose from boat pose. So palms forward, open up the knees, start to push the hands forward, hug the knees in. So here we go. We're starting right out of the gate, firing up those hip flexors for crow pose. Hold 3, hold 2. Nice. Cross your right shin in front of your left shin in our cross-legged seat position. And then go ahead and just gently walk your way forward into a nice, easy forward fold. Feeling some length along the spine. And then we're going to walk it right over to the left. Yeah, so as you walk it towards the left, you can walk those fingertips out even more. Perfect. Relaxing the head. And then sinking that right hip crease back and down. Good. Go ahead and walk it back through center. And then bring it back to seated. And we'll come right back to that boat pose to start. Perfect. Arms along the side body. You can still do this with your heels on the floor. Go ahead and press the palms forward. Make the knees wide. Hug them nice and high up on the triceps. Push through the hands. Core is strong. Hold 3. Hold 2. Perfect. From here, cross the left shin in front of the right. We'll take that nice, easy forward fold here. Perfect. Good. And then we'll walk it to the right this time. So thinking of walking the hands to the right and forward. So we're feeling a nice long side body stretch along the left side, sinking that left hip crease down and back. Good. Take one more inhale here. And as you exhale, go ahead and bring it back to seated and take your time. We're going to make our way to downward facing dog. So find your way up and back to down dog. Take a few moments to pedal out the feet. You can shift the hips side to side. Good. Feeling through the hamstrings, the calves. And then maybe taking note of the hips again, noticing if any of those tight spots from the beginning have started to shake loose a little bit. Beautiful. And then let's just start to get some nice transitions here, get the spine working. So go ahead and inhale nice and high up onto the balls of the feet. You're going to hollow out the belly, and we're going to round our way up into a plank pose. So shoulders over wrists. That upper back is nice and round, and then you can settle your way into that nice flat plank position. From here, let's bring the left knee to the left tricep. Can you hold it up nice and high? Feel that left side body. Good. And then push the left foot up and back. 3-legged dog. Very nice. From here, go ahead and stack the left hip. Bend that left knee and take a moment to open up that left hip crease, just as we used it. Perfect. And then once you're feeling good there, place that left foot down, back to downward facing dog. Perfect. Here we go. One more time with the wildcat. Rise up nice and high on the balls of the feet, hollow out the belly, round your way all the way up. Good. Through that wildcat into a nice long plank. And then same thing, second side, press the hands into the floor, squeeze that right knee nice and high up on that right tricep, hold 3, Hold 2. Push the right foot up and back. 3-legged dog on the second side. And then stacking the right hip, bending that right knee, making our way into that flipped dog for just a moment. Good. And then right foot comes back to meet the left. Inhale. One more time. Round your way all the way up through that wildcat into plank. Go ahead and bend the knees from here. Bend the elbows to lower the thighs, the hips, and the chest. We'll take one inhale through cobra. Go ahead and press the floor away with the hands. Pull the floor towards the hip points as you lengthen the heart. Forward and up. Good. And on an exhale, relax your way down. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Full inhale here. And full exhale. So we're going to put that knee to tricep together with that wildcat. So we'll start 3-legged dog with the left foot up and back. Go ahead and rise up high onto the ball of the right foot. Hollow out the belly. Start to bend that left knee. Bring it nice and wide, making a big circle as you wildcat forward. Coming into that plank position. Knee nice and high to tricep. Good. Then step that left foot back. High plank position. Exhale, bend the knees. Bend the elbows. Lower the thighs, the hips, and the chest. Good. Take an inhale through cobra. Exhale, come on down. And we'll go all the way up and back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. So same thing. Second side here. Inhale, right leg up and back. Rise up high onto the ball of the left foot. Go ahead and start to round your way forward in that wildcat. Bend the right knee. Circle it wide and high up to that right tricep. Good. Then step the right foot back. Bend the knees. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. Inhale, lift. And exhale, go ahead. Push your way up and back. Downward facing dog. Nice. Full inhale here in down dog. Full exhale. Next inhale, take a look in between the hands. Bend the knees, and we're going to hop into Malasana. Hop right up into your squat. Beautiful. Bring the elbows to the inner knees. Take a moment to hold here. And we're mentally preparing for 2 rounds of that crow pose. So the hips are nice and ready. We've moved through that knees to tricep position a number of times. We've warmed up the upper back to be able to hold that arm balance shape. So let's go ahead and set it up. Bring the big toes together. Knees wide, hands in front of the shoulders. Hug the elbows in. As you're ready, pull your way forward with the heart. Hug the knees to the triceps, lifting the heels to the sit bones. Hold 3. Hold 2. And then maybe coming back down through that Malasana squat. Or whatever you're working here. Take your time. We'll take a breather. Full inhale. And full exhale. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do that one more time. Go ahead and bring the big toes together. Knees nice and wide. Hands or wrists in front of the shoulders. Hug the elbows in. So the heart is pulling forward as you let those hips rise up. Here we go. Heart forward, hips up. Heels squeeze to the sit bone. Good. Keep pushing the floor away. 3, 2, nice. Gently come all the way back down to that squat. Good. Take a full inhale here. Nice. And as you exhale gently, you can bring the hands behind you. Good. Keep those feet as wide as your mat. Step them a little in front of you. And just like we started, let's rock the knees to the right. Let's rock the knees to the left. Yeah, take a few moments just to notice. Rocking right. Rocking left. Beautiful. One more time to the right. Last time to the left. Beautiful. From here, go ahead and shift your way forward, come into a nice, comfortable, cross-legged seated position. So from here, just taking a moment to kind of soak up everything from that mobility practice. Again, this mobility practice was geared towards building range of motion and strength in the hip flexors, specifically for Bakasana, our crow pose arm balance. Thank you so much for joining me. You can return to this practice whenever you'd like to, as you want to build this skill, or if you find that this skill is really helpful for you in other areas of your movement practices. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.